friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse.
What's up, YouTube? It's Artisan MC, and this is a special Shop Talk format. BGS brought it up on one of my Shop Talk lives on Sunday, and I was talking about how a lot of the Shop Talks are really long, and I usually have to cut them up to make them into a Shop Talk, but the uncut one would be interesting. So here is one of the uncut. You know, this one happened right before this Corona BS lockdown in California. So this is one of the last times I was in the shop with actual customers. And we just had just a talk. So it's about an hour and 25 minutes long. I'm going to break it up into two parts so I don't blow up my phone trying to upload it. So enjoy part one with my boy Dre and Pete. And another customer, I can't remember his name, but he's a regular in the shop and just talking about Corona and shit. So, since you got time on your hands to be stuck in the house, maybe it's a little bit entertaining. So, enjoy. I'm going to go in here and see if my damn comforters is done so I can get back to the house because it's starting to rain now and I don't want to be taking dry blankets home wet. So, enjoy. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Yeah, my
I'm a little bit smaller when I'm trying to watch pennies around.
Don't have elasticity on you.
my girl got mad at me yesterday because she was like, so basically, what she don't know is I went to go kick it with this other girl, and I kicked it. I didn't do nothing. I promise you. Like I literally just sat and watched a movie. But she was going out anyway, so she had a whole night planned, which worked out for me. And she's on a period, which worked out even better for me, because it's like after a long-term relationship, sex is just not the first priority for me, at least. I'll be like, yo, let's hang out, let's kick it.
Coolidge effect.
You know what I mean?
Coolidge effect. Look that shit up.
You know what I mean?
With the same chicken.
It's like, yeah, you know, I'll be sitting here like, do we have to? And people be like,
you sound like an old cat.
Yeah, like I'm like, I didn't do this every single day. I know what it's gonna feel like. I know every twist.
You know what the Coolidge effect is?
What is the Coolidge effect?
Look that shit up. It's that you're not supposed to be around one woman long term like that.
So President Calvin Coolidge, one of his duties was to visit the WPA farms that the government was paying for.
Okay.
And so he went to this farm with his wife, and so one group of they split up, and one toured around with his wife this way, while he toured around with the farmer the other way. And his wife, when she gets to the chicken coop, the farmer goes, "Oh, this is our prize rooster. He copulates over 200 times a day." And Mrs. Coolidge says, "Really? Make sure you tell my husband that when he comes by." And the farmer's a little bit embarrassed now. It's like, okay. And so sure enough, when President Coolidge comes by, the farmer says, "Oh, this is our prize rooster, and your wife wanted to make sure that I told you that he copulates over 500 or 200 times a day." And Silent Cal says, "With the same chicken?"
Right. It's like, yo, it's like I'm all for the relationship. I'm all for the love shit. I'm here for all of that shit.
But
it's like, yo, to have to do this.
Right. Yeah.
If you're around one chick for a long period of time, you will get used to her. You will not desire her. Anything that will arouse your interest is a new chick.
Right.
It's just biologically how you're set up. You're not.
And that don't mean I don't enjoy it when it's happening. It's just not my number. It's not the first thing on my mind.
What you're fighting up against? Because you're like 30 now, right?
No, I'm 25. I'm about to be 26.
What?
26. Okay, so it's too young for you to be settled down now, hardcore anyway.
Right.
But
And it's just-
because of that, it will cut down your testosterone, and it makes you more pliable because you're settling into just being like that.
Yeah.
But your natural biological urges is telling you, get the fuck away.
You go out
You
there.
need to be going somewhere. No.
And I be trying
You
not
will
to.
die off this way. You're supposed to be seeding shit.
Right.
Get,
Now, as you
going.
get older and your testosterone naturally
drops
declines,
naturally.
then
Then you're good.
right, and the drive to go out and
Calms
Calms
down.
it
But
calms
you're
down quite a
still
bit.
in your 20s.
and then you're perfectly happy being in it.
Because I like all the relationship shit. I just don't care for all the mouth.
Right. But a lot
That's
of
the relationship shit.
that have been going on
I'm
for
sorry.
20s,
That's the
right?
relationship
She got mad at
shit.
me
You know,
because she
they don't
decided.
have sex at all and they're okay with it. You know, that happens a lot.
All right.
You said she got mad at you for what?
She got mad at me because I said she went out last night with her friends, which I was like, yeah, go out with your friends. Go do that. I was hella, yeah, go do that. Go have some fun. Woo, go do it. Have fun. She does that. And so then she gets drunk.
Oh, yeah.
And when she's calling me, I'm coming back from my situation. I'm coming back from wherever I'm coming from. And I'm like, okay, I was like, yo, I was coming from the store. You know, I ain't about to open up a can of worms. I ain't really ready to close. You ain't gonna do that. They say if you love a woman, she'll never find out. You know what I mean? And so it's like,
Love her, you lie to her?
no, I told her she just ain't gonna never find out. You know what I mean? It ain't her none of her damn business. She needs to stay over there and do what she's been doing.
Right.
I feel like I bought the big. I feel like these are too big.
Same size bag, same size boards. The current size comic is smaller than Golden Age.
Okay.
Current size would be the blue ones, but we only have the bags. We don't have the boards for the current size, and that would cut the comic just like this.
And then make it kind of bend a little bit.
No, it would be to the same size as the book.
I don't make it that much of a difference. You just gotta get
No, you just need a bag.
Magazine size, and then there's the
Magazine
Life
size.
magazine size.
Yeah, magazine size would be way too big. The Golden Age, I don't mind Golden Age so much because it just gives the comic more room.
Right.
Yeah, you can make it more.
The board extends out and so it protects the comic.
Right, gives you a little bumper.
So look, she calls me and she's like, "Yo, I miss you." I'm like, "I miss you too," because I was
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you don't.
Can I get one pack of sleeves, please?
Yeah,
It won't surprise me. Okay.
surprise you don't care.
Give me blue. How about that? I'll take that. Screw it.
50 or 100?
50's fine.
It's gonna give you some penny sleeves.
Oh god. I have to go through my stuff and find my.
Go ahead, Andre. What were you saying?
So at this point, I'm on the way home. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm drunk." I'm like, "Okay," and I could hear her in her car. She's driving, but she ain't driving super far. She's driving up the block, up the street to her house, because her friend lives right around the corner from her. I'm like, "Okay, well, cool." She's like, "Stay with me on the phone until I get home." I said, "Say less. I could do that." So I'm talking, woo, 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 woo. Then all of a sudden, I hear and feel and breathe an attitude. I can hear it. I'm like, "Oh no, this is happening. She's mad about something." I said, "What is?" Listen. So she gets to her house. I was like, "All right, go in the house and go to sleep." You know what I mean? You shouldn't have been driving drunk in the first place, but go in the house and go to sleep.
And on the cell phone.
But you're not home.
But she got Bluetooth speaker in her car, but she knows what this is about to turn into, right? So she's like,
Hey, you know too.
yeah, I'm like,
You learning?
so I'm like, okay, what's wrong? She was like, oh, you weren't any help. I was like, excuse me? What kind of help did you
weren't
need?
any help.
I said, what kind of?
Getting drunk?
Yeah, like, there you go. What? See, that's the first thing I was like. I literally went there. I was like, she started saying something like you weren't being helpful and blah 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 fucking blah and all this fucking lip. I was like, I'm just listening to it. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, because it was just like, I'm listening to her and it was like, you're mad about something that you were in control of. You literally decided to drink. This is what happens when you decide to drink. You're drunk. So what I said,
I feel it's very important for anyone in a relationship that you have things that you do together and you have things
apart.
you do separately.
and see, and that's why I was like, I'm listening.
That's great. I'm gonna stay at home and make pancakes.
Right,
Or whatever.
I'm gonna do. Because like I said, I went yesterday. I went and kicked it with her, then kissed her, then nothing. We were watching Aquaman. We were just kicking it. I was like, And I even made up in my mind. I'm like, yo, my woman's wonderful. She just bought me some shoes last week. She made me lunch. I done made her lunch. We made burritos this week. You know, life is good. So I don't really need to do anything to really, like, I wanted to until I didn't. I was like looking at the girl. I was like, oh, no, I am becoming a married man. I'm looking at this girl. It's like, you don't match the things I need you to match for me to even be aroused. Right. So what ends up happening is she's angry and upset on the phone. And I'm like, why are you mad? Like, I'm like still trying to get to the bottom of it. Why are you mad?
Because it's a disturbance in the force.
She feels something
she
wrong,
feels the disturbance,
but she don't know what's wrong. But then she was like, you just weren't helping me, and blah, blah, blah. So then this morning I called her, hey, good morning, sweet pea, how you doing? Don't get a response. So I call her, hey, how you doing? What's going on? You know,
you wasn't in the mood.
No, I wasn't in the mood. I'm never in the mood for this shit. It's like, yo, you're having an argument about something that you don't even need to be fighting with me about. And she was like, you just weren't any help, and you know, yesterday I was drunk and I was driving. I said, but why did you get that drunk if you knew you had to drive?
Because she wanted you to save her.
So
he said so.
So we get into that bag. She was like, well, you help. I said, Katrina, did you one time say, yo, come pick me up?
She wanted you to volunteer it.
I'm not doing that. You're wrong. She's too like, and even every man I know in the same position. Like, nah, for what? Like, no, you made this bed. You need to lay in it. Now, if you would have called me and said, hey, I'm a little too fucked up to drive. You think you can pick me up? You know you don't have to have a lecture, but at the same time, I'm gonna pick you up, get you in the bed, tuck you in. No, I'm not sleeping over. I'm taking my black ass back home. Well, now I have to sleep over because you don't have your car. So, again, my weekends has been spent with her every weekend for the last 3 weeks. At some point, I need to be able to have me some me time.
You gotta cool off. You gotta decompress. One of my most annoying nights when I was married was wife going out with her girlfriend that they used to work with. Cool, have a good time.
Do your thing.
No problem. And then getting that call that she's so fucking drunk she can't drive, so I gotta go from Richmond over to Emeryville to pick her ass up, and she throwing up and shit like that at her girlfriend's house. And the whole time she's doing, when I get to her girlfriend's house, like, hey, what's happening? What's
hey, how y'all doing? Yeah,
she in there, she all right. She just got a little bit too drunk. She making excuses for him. Like,
I don't want to hear that shit.
You already know, motherfucker.
Because you should have stopped her.
Because
you should have cut her off.
I'm for people being grown, but you make your own fucking choices. You lie in your own
bed. You lay in
she in there apologizing and vomiting and apologizing and crying and vomiting. It's like, I don't want to hear that shit. Look, clean it up.
Let's go in the car.
Let's go. Time to go.
Because literally, it's like we don't got nothing else to talk about.
Like, you know you're gonna hear about this shit.
Where she calls you and says, "Joe, I'm drunk and I'm sorry." What's really going on? Because why are you? God, the yams. Why are you getting? So my big thing is, why are you getting drunk to that point, right? Like, you're drunk to the point where you're throwing up and you need somebody to save you. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had my nights, but at the same time, when I've had my nights, I've always been in vicinity, a block away from my house or somewhere to be. Like,
I've done that, and I pre-gamed, and I have the bucket ready. I'm in my house.
Yeah, ready. I'm like, yo.
I'm going to get
recovery room is ready.
Right? You've done. I don't know if you've done the multi-day binge, where the first thing you do is you mail your car keys to yourself.
Oh no! I haven't.
And you'll get them 3 days later, and at that point you can drive again.
And Uber makes it so much easier, but
you
it's
don't
like
never have to actually drive.
Yeah, but it's like at the same time, it's like she still right now got an attitude. I was calling you to see if you want to go to Marshall's, but with this nasty ass attitude, I'm gonna go by myself.
Me and Marshall's a kicky.
You know what I mean? Like, cause that's her thing. I'm supposed to be buying a new comforter set. Like, I was about to spend $80 on some other shit. I'll spend it here because it makes more sense. And I'm about to be off for 3 weeks, so I need to be able to read something entertaining else I'll read the other books I've been reading.
Because you're gonna have some time on your hands.
Yeah, you know, but it's like, yeah, like, nah.
Here's the funny part with that shit is that you at the age that I was when I actually got married, right? So 25 I was married and then had the 2 kids,
Babies.
right? So I'm dealing with the same kind of shit, but this is the age where a regular 25-year-old would be doing all of this shit. You'd be moving in, getting drunk. I've been drunk as fuck at 25, and I've driven. I almost killed myself and my wife at one time, and that stopped me from drinking that damn heavy. But I'm a huge fucking advocate for people, especially women, not drinking to the point that they are fucking drunk. It's not fucking smart for you as a woman. It's not smart for you as a woman. Too much shit happen.
Right.
And too much shit get blamed on you being drunk as a woman, then that means you motherfuckers don't need to be drinking to that much.
Right.
To that excess.
It's like
you need to be capped off. If 2 drunk to get you drunk, you need to have 1 in a thimble.
You got that drunk and you didn't bring a friend with you that can drive your car.
The friends ain't never about shit. Every time.
And when I say that, then I'm an asshole. Like,
be an asshole. Own that shit. You might as well own that shit now. Because I will be that asshole to tell you that the other time the ex-wife got drunk and was out with her friends, can you come pick me up? And it's like, the bitches ain't dropping you off. They came and picked you up, got you fucking drunk, and now they don't want to drop you off. You know why? Because they know you got a fucking husband at home, and they don't want to have to hear that shit. Yeah, they want to take their drunk single ass home and sleep it off. You get to deal with some bullshit.
You literally have a happy home.
You got a husband. He can come pick you up. Oh, fuck you, bitch. You can get back here the same way you left here.
Come on. I see you when you get here.
Yeah.
See you when you get here.
I didn't get you drunk. If I got you drunk, I'd be bringing you back home. Man. Even if I was dating, I'd be bringing your drunk ass back to your house.
Speaking my language.
Your girlfriends come pick you up, get you drunk, and now they can't drop your bitch ass off? Oh, hell no. Them ain't your fucking friends, and I don't like them.
I'm a team that like, yo, these people don't love you like that. Like, I've said that, like, yo, they don't love
Facts.
you like that.
They don't love you like
They
that.
don't love you like that.
This is how they think about you. She found one dude in the club that was giving her some rhythm. She's too busy about getting some dick. She can't even drop your drunk ass off. She trying to get some new free weenie. I'm like, nah.
He gonna drop it off either way.
Free willy?
Free weenie, yep. Get that free willy. Yeah, that shit was dumb. That shit was dumb. But I understand what you seeing right now, because that's how that shit happens.
Yeah, I let her have it. She had the attitude. She had the worst attitude this morning. So I try to do a tempo check. So like I do a temperature check. Then I do a tempo check.
Checking the wind, huh? What's the windage like? Which way the wind blowing today?
So I was like, yo, you like the comfort set? Yeah, just make sure it's not polyester. I was like, all right, cool. And she was like, I hope you find something you like. I said, me too. It's like you don't even you don't even gotta be like this.
You gave her a John Wick shot to the gut.
I said, me too. Same. She was like, oh, this motherfucker, yeah. That's right.
On that smoke. Yeah, you ain't getting it to it.
Like, you don't even have to be this mean this morning. My mom was calling me. I thought we was going to breakfast, but we not. I'm in a bad.
I will tell you, I called my girl when you came in. I was on the phone with her, right? I called her for that very reason, because she said some shit yesterday that kind of triggered me, and I got at her, and it's all about her leveling up, right? Her doing better. You bitching about some shit that could actually be solved one or two ways. You actually get a better job, or you get promoted at the job you at. You step up to that next level. She laughed that shit off. I'm like, look, I ain't laughing about this shit. But okay, fuck it then, if that's where you at. We ain't talked since then. But, I put my finger up in the air this morning, like, okay, let's see where she at. I know what I'm thinking is gonna be. Let's see where she at.
Because we always know. We like, okay.
Yeah, I ain't stupid, right? It's like, okay, she a little frosty right now, okay, but I'm not frosty, so I'm not going there, right? So I heard the responses I was getting over the text, so I just went ahead and just fucking called. Now once I talked to her, I got off the phone with her a while ago, she good. I'm back to more of that shit, right? She loving my draws now. Okay, cool. But what did you need? She needed that moment to vent some of that shit out. That's part of the relationship job. Like, if she gonna be in a relationship with me, she gonna have to listen to my shit, right? Which means if she's in a relationship with me, at some point I have to let her get that shit off herself too. It ain't sticking to me, but okay, let you blow this shit off about work and shit like that. You work at a hospital, this coronavirus bullshit got motherfuckers acting dumb, and you don't like that dumb shit, so they giving you a lot of stress. I get it. Yeah, and it's what is it? What is it? The second week of the month? It's getting close to that PMS time.
Hers just started, so she's hypersensitive.
Yes. Yeah. So
she gave me a forewarning.
Motherfuckers is climbing into their bag right now. They are slow climbing into the bag.
When she on her period, she said, "I'm on my period." I said, "Yes,
Skeet week.
that's a week, baby. Yeah, what we doing? Hell yeah. What you want to do? You want me to rub your feet? Cool, that's it. You know what I mean? You want me to kiss you on your head? Boom, that's it.
Done
So I
really.
want some dinner. I'll cook for you. Boom,
Now,
I
see,
gotta go.
I wasn't even thinking about it till just now. Is that I sat on the phone last night with my daughter for like 4 or 5 hours till like 3 in the morning. Yeah, because she video called me. Right, so we're just sitting there talking. She's talking about everything. My daughter is talking about everything. He's like, "Oh, this morning I woke up thinking about it. That she must have missed me, or she just wanted to talk, or something like that." And then now just saying that shit, it's like,
Oh.
let me check my calendar. I think it's her time for the cycle. Yeah, it's
might be
time.
that. It might be
It's
about
time
that.
it's time for to jump in the bag now. She about to get emotional, you know.
Man, I
But
wish.
she said it last night. She was bitching. She bitched about her boyfriend because of all this Corona shit. She up in college. They didn't close the school, and he talking about he might not be coming by for a week to a month. And she was like, "Oh hell no! I need validation and affection."
For what? I'd be like,
Like,
what? I'm like,
hell
go get
no.
a job. I'll
Yeah.
see you later. Like, I'm like, I've literally got to the point where I'm like, yo, the only reason why you're this mad at me because you don't have enough time. You have too much time on your hands.
She got a job.
Right. And
They both work, but she want him
to be around.
to be around. It's
How long
like,
they been
oh
dating?
yeah, they've been together maybe 6 months or so.
Yeah, nah, she's right. He tripping. You need to go over there and say what's
Not
up.
during the virus time. You
Yeah,
need to be over
you
here.
know what I mean? You know, it's like, yo, it's like at some point it's like a month and a half. Nah, maybe I'll see you in a week. You know what I mean? I'll see you on a random Wednesday in the middle of no, like you know.
They both work and they both see each other. They're in the same. They're at the same school in the
Right.
same town, and they see each other often. And he just being kind of lazy with it. She ain't feeling that shit.
It was that 6 month period. People like you, boyfriend and girlfriend, and now that 6 month shit. The honeymoon phase gotta get re-kicked started. You know what I mean? You gotta figure out what that looks like. Cause that first 6 months, you be on a breeze. That second week and that second week, like yo, wow.
That's 3 months. So when you get older, that honeymoon period go down.
Woo.
It's only 3 months. It might only be a week depending on the person.
Me, see, I do this thing where I be talking to girls, I fuck their mind up. I get real introspective, and then they'd be like, okay, I hit it. I'd be like, okay, this is great. Okay, but then after I do that, I understand the science behind sex, so I know what I'm doing when I'm doing certain shit. I'm like, fuck that.
That's the other thing is that the dance of dating
It's a
speeds up.
fucking
Yeah.
You know what you want, and you know right away if this is going to be it. So,
And then this girl come up and ask me, so what is this? I'm like, this is everything you want it to be and then some. Okay? All right, this could be everything. I was like, this is everything you want it to be. For me, I'm chilling. I'm good. Like I said, I don't need it to be anything complicated at
good
all.
enough for now, right?
My cousin
going with the flow.
would say, lie to me. Lie to me. Tell me all that shit that you would say if you really liked it.
Right.
Just lie to me. He don't give a fuck because he knows what it is.
What is this?
We ain't going nowhere but to bed. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's previews for some other shit that's coming out.
I've been seeing this like everywhere on the internet, but I don't like it.
Yeah, they trying to cash in on Dark Knight's Metal again.
Nah, they gotta let that go. Let Bruce do what he been doing out there. You know what I mean? Bruce has been killing the game. Like, you know what I mean? The Batman Who Laughs, that motherfucker is awful. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just like, yo, he has too much power. It's like, I'm forgetting it's a fucking comic book. I'm like, yo, this is terrifying. and the thing is, I feel like everybody has their own voice for him in their head. Cause like, I'm like, I don't hear him being the Joker, but I do hear a psychotic laugh, and I hear, like,
You hear that? What's his name? Kevin Conroy with the evil laugh.
you know, like something just real maniacal, but it's just like, I think the scariest thing is when you're in a room with somebody that's just significantly more intelligent than you, and they're really maniacal about the shit,
It's unsettling.
and that's what he is. Right
If
there.
you've ever been in that situation, I can tell you probably from experience. But if you're ever in a room with somebody who is really, very obviously really smarter than you, but obviously fucking crazy, it's unsettling.
yeah, it's not easy.
It can be really unsettling. And it's not a fault on you that you're unsettled. You should be fucking unsettled because you don't understand what the fuck is happening right here. These motherfuckers playing at a whole different game
in a different time. They move faster. It is like
you should be feeling like those fucking impalas when they run from lions. When they see that motherfucker coming up on the savannah and that grass parts and you see them eyes like, oh shit. Yes, that's exactly what you are, motherfucker. You are not, when you understand you are not even an obstacle.
Right.
You're an annoyance. Like, okay.
And see, I could be that person for other people, and then I'll be around other people that can do that to me.
Nah, there's a reason. There's a reason I never wanted to work in lock-in psychiatric facilities for that very fucking reason. No, these motherfuckers ain't playing with a full deck, and it's known.
Yeah, I just bought a book on philosophy today. The idea of thought.
Philosophy is fun. Psychology is fun.
Yeah, I love those things. I need to go to fucking Marshalls eventually, and I'm like not eating out, so I've been saving hella money. So because if I don't eat out, I'm not spending money. Like my money rapidly would be getting burnt by eating out. Now I'm like
my money gets burnt by eating out because I'm always gone, never at home.
Now I just start packing. Go to the grocery store. I just start packing. I bring my lunch pail to work. 2 sandwiches, bag of chips, and some apples.
Yeah, you hella domesticated.
Yeah, I'm like,
old man shit now.
Bro,
you're a grown man.
I start going to this particular church with this woman, this pastor. She's incredible. She's amazing. She's changing my life, and she don't even be yelling at me. Like I don't like going to places where people try to yell at you and tell you that you're doing bad. She's like, yo, like fuck all that. Like, yo, you're good. This is how you should try. You should try these things. If you don't try it, it's not like I'm gonna stop loving you. And I'm like, okay, this is great. And I'm sitting in the church, and she was like, she was like, she said, we're not Catholic, so we don't do Lent. But there are practices in Lent that is healthy for your spirit. She said, give up something for 40 days. I was like, 40 days? What can I give up? Not eating out. And when I'm not doing that, man, I'm not spending any money. Like, if I have cash in my wallet, that's cool. That stuff can get spent up. Like, I have a store for my kids. So, I'll, like, have a store. I buy a bag of chips or something like that. But that's like $1. But eating out, like I haven't eaten out at all. I just cook everything every day now.
I usually do this with folks, especially women who sit there and tell me about how much money they don't fucking have. And then I start going through with them what they actually spend their money on in a day. Just a fucking day.
Yep.
And just adding that shit up for them like, look, oh, you like your Starbucks? Oh, I can't live without my Starbucks.
Get a coffee maker.
What do you get? Oh, I get the such and such. Okay, that's like $6 or something. Right?
You can make it at home.
You get one of those a day? Nah, I go back and buy lunch or something. Okay, so that's 2 of them, right? Okay, so that's $13 right there.
Boom.
So, you just having a coffee with nothing else? Or you get, no, I got to get a scone. Okay, so
then
let's add all this shit
for
up.
Me now, it's like, yo,
you up to fucking $50 for this day.
And so I'm like, yo.
How much did you make today?
So what I do is I was like, okay. What I realized, I was like, okay, go buy some sandwich. I hate sandwiches, but it was like, okay,
everybody hates sandwiches.
Sandwiches aren't that fucking good. Soggy bread is gross.
It depends on how you make your sandwich.
It just don't soggy bread.
This what you get on your grown man shit. Why, if you figure out why the bread get fucking soggy.
Yeah.
The toasted brioche.
What I do is I do all my sauces. So I do meat, sauce, cheese.
Right.
Put the bread over the top.
There you go.
Because
if you're going to wrap the sandwich and have it for later.
Sauce goes in the middle, and then if you put any lettuce or tomato in it, you put that shit in a baggie, separate,
and then you put
and then when you get to having your lunch, bam!
It's like you're mixing
fresh
tea, right? Hot side hot, cold side cold.
This is the greatest.
Fresh, wet lettuce, and tomato, bam, bam. This is good. I'm good. Here's my alfalfa sprouts. I'm good. Sandwiches is awesome. Ready to go.
Man. I started doing that, man. I started eating my lunch and stuff, and that stuff been working out. And then I haven't eaten out at all, So like I've been having a lot of money. I've made a savings account, so I've been saving hella money.
Save all money.
So I'm like, okay, cool. Then I'm doing photography is my only expense because I gotta book spaces. But now like I'm just adding half of the booking costs within my actual rate too. And it's like if you really want to shoot, you're gonna pay that. Wow, cool. So I'll cover the other half. I'll pay for the makeup if I need to, but most times they'll get their own makeup done. So it works out my way. So now I'm like, I got a photo shoot for $300 next weekend. I'm like, yeah,
all profit.
Yeah, I'm like, this is great. I'm not worried about nothing.
I had a conversation with my girl about business and how I learned different things in business when I was self-contracting. When I was contracting for myself, and that she was telling me about one of her clients that she does this little arts belly thing for pregnant women, right? and this woman has not paid for her thing yet in so much time, but she's being annoying. I said, I call that an annoyance fee.
Yeah,
It's
they have to.
AF that I put on my contracts that I write in. I swear to God. She's like, you bullshit. I said, I'm not bullshitting you. I write in an inconvenience fee. And the inconvenience is you fucking talking to me and annoying me. And it starts at $100. I will write that shit into the bill.
Right.
Swear to God, it goes right into the bill.
like
because I'm Scorpio. I don't want to be fucking annoyed. If you're annoying me doing my goddamn job, you're gonna pay for that shit.
Right. They joke about that with like the mechanic has his charges, and it's like it's a flat $100 an hour. It's $150 an hour if you watch, and it's $200 an hour if you
want to help. If you help, I have a sweatshirt. My carpenter sweatshirt has the rates on the back, and that's what it is. It's like
You do carpentry?
Yeah, I'm a journeyman carpenter.
Really?
Yeah.
Like seriously?
Yeah.
I might like not no, because like I need to get the carpet in my downstairs area pulled out and put new stuff in.
I do all that shit.
It's probably like maybe.
I did remodels. I did interior remodels.
I just had some guys in last week ripping out the laughing glass and ceilings and putting in new ceilings, and they were charged. It was like two guys $50 an hour. This guy, like, okay, you realize I only make
what I make
$30 an hour now.
He can only $50 an hour is basically cheap because
that was really cheap.
How the guy explained it to me.
The contractor didn't show up at all. He had a couple of young Latino guys show up.
Yeah, because he's paying them nothing.
Yep.
But for how my buddy explained it to me when I was working in construction, whatever you're making on your regular job as a union carpenter, you need to charge a percentage of that to your customers if you're doing side work. Because if you get hurt on that job, you have to cover the same shit that this job has to cover, and you have to cover your wage. So $50 an hour is cheap. When I stopped doing it, I was $60 an hour. So I already knew, built into a day of work, it's $300. It's costing you $300 for me to be here for 8 hours. Yeah, because that's just it.
I might have like a room that's like 500 square feet. It's probably what would something like that cost?
500 square feet to just pull out carpet and put it in, or are you putting in hardwood floor or something like that?
I wanted hardwood floors, but I'm not sure what my mom. I wanted to do it for like a birthday thing because you know.
Do you know what's under the carpet? Is there anything down there?
Oh no!
Apartment or a house?
It's a townhouse.
Townhouse, so it's probably a rat slab, so it's probably concrete underneath there. You're putting in new baseboards.
Yeah.
So you have to figure out the carpet. Okay, and buy the carpet. You need the tack board for the carpet because that old stuff is getting pulled out unless you can use it, but usually when you're pulling that shit out it's going to get damaged. And you might want new baseboards.
Yeah, I need one. My dog can piss him off.
And then it's going to be caulking, and then you're going to paint it.
How much is that? $1,200?
Because you're pricing out the materials. That's the other thing I don't do for free anymore. I don't price out other people's material. Because I've given people bids on jobs and I've done the material costs and all the rest of that and drew up plans and everything, and they took all that stuff and gave it to somebody else, and they didn't pay me shit for that. So I can look at it and give you a bid, or you can send me a picture or whatever, and I can calculate out because I know you. What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
So I used to play Magic ages ago.
Okay.
Like when I was 15.
So welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they loved one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades